because I'm sick right now. I have COVID. It's 2025 and I have COVID. So today I want to talk about my future, and not only my future, I guess just my where I see myself in 10 years, because starting with how my life has gone so far. I mean, I've been in school. Everyone goes to school for the first 15 years of their life. And even then, they're still in school until, you're 18 years old and you graduate high school, and they're like, where do you go now? Because I didn't really know how to start, like my new life. And I had the option to go, and I was persuaded to go, and my brothers went, so why not go, right? So that's what I did. I went to college, and now I'm in my senior year here. I'm 21 years old. Today's September 1st. So happy birthday to my great grandmother in heaven. Today's the day I broke my arm when I was 8 years old. So that was 13 years ago. Where I am right now, I mean, I'm in marketing, so I'm taking classes for business, for marketing, and I actually really like it. I'm fascinated by it. I find consumer analytics really cool and all that stuff really cool, but like, is that what I want to do with my life? I don't know about that one, and that's why I like to make videos online. I like to create stuff. I like to play video games. I like to play music. I like to make memories rather than make money, because money doesn't have value. Memories have value. Intrinsic value. Money does not have intrinsic value. We give it value. I'm focused on the things in life that are intrinsically valuable, that are creating memories and feeling emotions. And whatever that means, that's what I'm going to do. That's why I'm making this video right now, because this is going to be a memory to me. If I look back on this video and I realize that I didn't do the things that I really wanted to do with my life, which are right now like video production, social media. I love to play music. So like, these are the things I love to do. And I feel like marketing is kind of like what I found to hopefully bridge the connect between my creative side and my memory making side, and then the financial side, because you do need money in this world to get by. But jeez, it's so overrated. People don't realize how little money you need to have a good life. And I really think most of it is because we've never really lived without money, I mean, think about it. Our parents and their parents and their parents and their parents, all of their life's goals, right? It was all about money, and it was all about being financially stable, because if you weren't, you were poor. The middle class didn't exist. So now there's this side, right, where people have become complacent in life, and they're okay with a certain amount of money. But I feel like it never ends. I feel like those people never stop chasing that next best thing that they could buy, or that they could earn money off of, or that next new job, or that whatever it is. I feel like we've, as a race, we've changed the common goal of our society from, prospering and becoming a utopia, because I mean, what's better than utopia? And we've changed that from a utopian society to the society that we're in right now, which is, one that compares each individual to each other, one that makes each individual compete against each other to earn a certain grade, one that prescribes the same medicine to thousands of people that have different problems. And when I say that, I'm not meaning, United Healthcare, which that is one thing within the United States. That is a huge problem. But I'm talking about the schooling in this world, because the children are our future, and everyone knows that. But when you go through a school where, each student is learning Well, first of all, when you grow up, each human being is drastically different. Even each sibling is drastically different, because even if you have the same parents and you have the same gender and you're named the same, you're going to have a different experience and you're going to have different parents. Because that parent has different experience based on different children. So they teach different. Whether it's through micro, actions, or it's through macro actions that you could see perfectly. So based on my point, I think that in the future, my generation specifically, hopefully, I think our goal should be different education is prescribed to different children, because all of us learn differently, and all of us deserve different and equal chances to thrive in society. And I feel like there are some people that are built for this world that, can succeed no matter what, and it's almost like when they were born, they were meant to succeed. And then there are other people that are really, really creative or really intelligent, and they fall short or victim to whatever it is in their life that goes wrong, because we all have different problems. This is supposed to be a video of my future, but I guess I gotta talk about what's going on in my life now to have a good future and to be able to predict my future, to be able to talk about my future. So that's what I'm going to go through first. Alright, let's keep going. But there was a girl in my life that I lost, and it was my fault. And if I didn't go through that experience, I wouldn't be the person that I am today, and I wouldn't know the things that I know today, and I wouldn't think the way that I think today. And what I'm trying to say is that we are shaped on our experiences, and every single thing that we go through changes who we are, or whether we notice it or we don't. And I think that that's really important, because experience is the key to success. And I say that because, if you experience enough things and you do it in maybe, not a short enough time, but in enough time that you do it before you die, and you get all these experiences under your belt, you're almost destined to be successful. And that's kind of where I'm at in life right now. I feel like I just need to keep trying and keep failing, because failure teaches lessons. At this point, at the age of 20, 21 now, a lot of my friends and colleagues are so lost, and they don't really know what they want to do in life. And you ask them, in class, and they introduce themselves, and they're like, I want to be this, and maybe do this on the side. And it's just like, but what do you really want to do? And a lot of them don't know. I don't even know. That's why I'm here making videos online. I feel like so far I'm doing well. What I wanted to do is give myself a list of plans that I want to get done during my 20s. Now that I'm 21, I feel like I'm almost reborn. And I keep saying this to everyone because, I've been in school my whole life. I've been in an education system my entire life since I was 3 years old, and I can't remember when I was before 3. I can't even remember when I was 3. So it's like, since before I can remember, I've been educated. And it's just crazy to think about that it's my last year doing this, and now I'm going to be in the real world. So what do? Do I follow the sheep, or do I do what I love? My goal for my 20s is to do what I love. I don't want to follow the sheep. I don't want to have to work a 9 to 5 every day and sit behind a desk. If that's what I'm gonna have to do in order to do this until I get there, and until I can make some sort of financial gain off of making videos or doing what I love, I will do something that I hate, and I'll do something that I love on the side. But that's a sacrifice, and I don't want to sacrifice for too long, because I want to make experience. So yeah, that's about it. A video to my 31-year-old self, or 30-year-old self, 9 years from now, whenever I want to make it. How are you doing? Do you have any children? Are you married? Did you get a dog? You better still play instruments. Have you ever gone viral? That's a pretty good one. Who's still alive? Um, are there any people that you've reconnected with since you were 21? Where do you live? What's your favorite food? My favorite food, oh, by the way, I live in Scranton, Pennsylvania. My favorite food, I always say sushi. I'm thinking of good questions to ask myself, and I don't know. What's your favorite video game? If you have one. My favorite video game right now is probably Fortnite. Ever, probably Black Ops 2. What's your setup like? I don't think I'm going to care about a setup when I'm older. Yeah, so if you do live in a specific location, where is that? And if not, do you live in a mobile home? Because that's where I want to live right now. I want to live in a mobile home. I want to travel. I want to travel the world. That's my biggest dream. But the best way to gain experience quick is to travel the world, right? And when I'm 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, you know, I'm the most strong I'm ever going to be, and I'm the most young. I mean, right now I'm the youngest I'm ever going to be. And I feel like I can't waste my 20s working behind a desk, because I'm just going to ruin my health and my mental health. And I'm already, you know, over 20% way through my life. And, you know, for this next quarter, before I get to the half, before I get to like 50 or like 45, I want to experience things. You know, I'm never going to lose the ability to sit behind a desk, you know, and gain money. That's never going to go away. You know, maybe when I'm 30, I won't be able to run as well. And maybe when I see new things, I'm not as intrigued by them. I better explore and get going when I'm in my 20s, right? And I feel like that's something that we don't do. And I feel like it's something that I wish I'd done earlier. And education is never a waste. I'm a lot smarter than I was when I was a senior in high school. And I don't mean that based on just book smarts, because I mean, I was pretty smart when I was a senior in high school, like book-wise. Like, I knew a lot of the things that I know now when it comes to math and science. One of the biggest things that has happened throughout my college experience is the spiritual gain. And I've realized why it's worth it to believe in a higher power. And I've matured a lot. I've definitely matured a lot. I don't even know if this is going to be uncut or cut or edited, but I don't really care. This is just a video to myself. So yeah, if you're listening to this, that means you did watch it, so thank you very much. I'm getting hot. I have COVID. Peace and love.